Yesterday it was announced that Marvel is developing a movie based on Shang Chi, a lesser known hero in the roster of Marvel heroes. And, if that movie comes to fruition, he will be the first, I think, Asian superhero to headline his own movie in today's era of superhero movies, in mainstream superhero movies. I think possibly ever, similar to how if the Blue Beetle movie gets made by DC, he'll be the first, I think, that'll be the first Latino-led superhero movie. And it could be a big deal because Marvel's Shang-Chi could be like, what Black Panther was for African Americans, well, black people and black superheroes. And it would be another movie that Marvel did. They would pioneer, representation, not just in another area, not only for, black superheroes and black action heroes, but also for Asian superheroes and Asian action heroes, action characters in today's era of superhero movies. Now, just really quickly, Shang-Chi, well, he has there's a lot going on for him, but basically he's a martial arts hero, and basically his origin in a nutshell is he is the son of Fu Manchu, a Marvel supervillain, who was trained and raised to be a martial arts master, and in the comics, he turns on his father, because his father's evil, his father's a villain, but, Shang-Chi, eventually comes, he wises up and fights his father and becomes a Marvel superhero, and he was, one of Marvel's, street-level kung fu heroes for a long time. And later on, most recently, I think he's joined the Avengers. And, Marvel has plucked him from, their library to be on the big screen. But, when this announcement was made, it didn't trend on Twitter and it didn't really gain much traction. Despite, how important this movie could be. And I have two reasons why that is. Number one is, I don't think most people know who Shang-Chi is. Like I was saying, he's a very obscure Marvel superhero. And a lot of people were probably like, when they heard, Marvel's making a movie about Shang-Chi, they were like, who's Shang-Chi? I barely know who he is. And, I've been reading comic books for most of my life. And although I haven't read everybody's comic book, I've heard of most heroes. And I've heard of him, but he was someone I never paid attention to in the comic book store, ever. I think he was even lesser known than Iron Fist was. So that's number one. Number two is this movie is just being, right now, I think, they're developing it. I think they hired a scriptwriter. But, there's no director or actor hired. I think once, Marvel announces, we have a director and or we have an actor, and presumably the actor will be someone who's relatively well known, then it'll, draw more attention to the movie, and that's when it'll start maybe trending on Twitter, and it'll just get more, traction with people. So what do you think? If you know that Marvel's making a Shang-Chi movie, are you excited? Are you excited for, the awesome, street-level martial arts mastery, martial arts kung fu extravaganza this movie could be? And are you excited for what this could do for Asian superheroes in today? And he'll specifically be a Chinese superhero. He's not going to be, mostly when they pick, an Asian character to be a martial artist, they usually pick someone Japanese or something. But he's Chinese. So how do you feel about that? Are you excited? Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.